Hi, I'm Ashley Billington, and you're watching The Warmup, presented by your local Geico agents in Cypress Spring, Pearland, and East Houston. Last week, we had some great games in the Houston area, including Katie Tompkins breaking Katie's 75 district game win streak last Thursday night and earning them our local Houston area Geico Agents Team of the Week. There's going to be just as much action this week on Chevy's Inside High School Sports as we have some big-time matchups.
Pearland and Shadow Creek go head-to-head Friday night. The Sharks are 3-2 on the season, with their losses coming in the first 2 weeks, but they are undefeated in district. Kyron Drones is averaging 200 yards per game and helping its team score an average of 48 points per game in their last 3 games. The Sharks are favored by 12 points in this one, but have a tough task ahead of them if they want to beat the Oilers. Pearland is 6-1 for 2020, with their only loss coming to Dawson. Transfer Darius Hale has stepped into this offense and taking control at the running back position. He'll need to come up big for the Oilers to claim a win. El Campo and Yates kick off their playoff run Friday night at Barnett Stadium. The Ricebirds are 8-1 on the season. They beat Needville last week to take their district title and have to win tomorrow night to get another gold ball in 2020. The Ricebirds are favored by 11 points in this one, but look for the Lions to come out the gates swinging for their first round of playoffs. The battle between 2 undefeateds in Fort Bend is tonight as Marshall and Willow Ridge go at it. The Buffaloes are 6-0 in 2020. This team seems to be able to score 60-plus points every time they touch the field, as they have scored at least 60 in their last 5 matchups. Ronald Harvey has stepped in at QB with big shoes to fill and has done a good job carrying the torch. Willow Ridge is led by Rufus Scott, and he leads this team in rushing, passing, total yards, and points per game for the Eagles. Marshall is favored to win this one, but it will be a good one. Our game of the week is Manville taking on Foster. Foster has been unstoppable in 2020, currently 5-0 in district and undefeated overall for the season. Philip Amy has been great under center for the Falcons, averaging 289 passing yards per game. The Mavs are currently 4-1 on the season, with their only loss coming to defending 6A state champions North Shore. But they have handily defeated all other opponents. Manville is favored to win this game by half a point, according to Max Preps.
Some big-time games this week, and you'll be able to see all of the highlights on this week's episode of Chevy's Inside High School Sports. Also, make sure you vote on our Hot Play of the Week poll presented by Louisiana Hot Sauce for a chance for your community to move on to compete for the Play of the Year. Here's last week's winner. Katie Tompkins made it known that they are the powerhouse team of Katy ISD with their big win against the Katy Tigers. It snapped a 75 district game win streak that the Tigers have had going since 2008. And the Falcons attested it to more than just their play on the field.
I believe it comes with a brotherhood and a family. Every person that leads this program, we still have communication with each one of them. And they use our core values, and they use the little thing that we're taught in this program. So me and Colby are seniors. We're still going to use things that we learned in this program since freshman year, and we're going to use it moving forward plus years. Once we go out to college, once we have kids of our own, we're going to use it from our program. And the love we have for each other is outstanding for us. You know, you can see it and how we play the game. You know, we jump in and celebrating together. It's the little thing that you don't see outside of football, like the bonding that we have. With us having, you know, new guys on the varsity football team, we're already gelling together. We already have the brotherhood. We already have, you know, something that guys are missing on other football teams. It's just the gelling together and just, we like to say, family, forget about me, I love you. And we express that at Tompkins. And no matter 1 through 99, like we like to say, 1 through 99, you were special on this team, and you're going to be coached up, and just the brotherhood that we have and the family.
This week on Chevy's Inside High School Sports, we have our Chevy Spotlight on Pasadena Dobie, who's off to an undefeated start. While many teams are running pass-happy offenses, the Longhorns go with the wing T, which can be difficult to prepare for. Can it help them make it past the first round of the playoffs in 2020?
We do base out of the wing T, but we're a lot more multiple this year. You know, through 5 games, we've already thrown for over 1,000 yards. A credit to our offensive staff for you know, after last season, we said we wanted to improve our passing game a lot, and they went ahead and did that and found ways to do that. And it's always, to me, been a successful offense. Everywhere I've been, where I've ran it, it's been successful. When I was at Angleton, we went to the state semifinals running it. Came here, and we were base swing T right away, and now we've expanded it, to more of where we want to be, in year 3, and hopefully we continue to get better and succeed, and it's just my, I guess my thought process and my belief in the system of the offense, and and it's worked out.
Dobie will take on Pasadena Memorial this week to try to take their 7th win of the season. Last week, we gave our Grimaldi's MVP bobblehead to Springs' Travis Sims. Here in the Warmup, we'd like to recognize those from outside the events we normally cover here in Inside High School Sports for their accomplishments on and off the field. This week, we want to introduce you to the Woodlands' Tyler Hullett. Tyler is one of the strongest swimmers in the Houston area and the country. Hullett has come into his own in the 200 backstroke, cutting from a 1.47 to a 1.43.9 over his junior season. He is tall with a big wingspan and doesn't use a ton of underwaters just yet, but supplements with a really smooth stroke and crisp turns. Hullett doesn't have the versatility or the relay events of guys above him just yet, but does have the high ceiling as a backstroker. Over the summer at the Speedos Champions meet in his soon-to-be home pool in College Station, Hullett took 3rd place in the 100 LCM backstroke and 5th place in the 200 LCM backstroke. At the 2019 Texas 6A High School State Championship meet, Hullett took 6th place in the 100-yard butterfly and won the 100-yard backstroke as a sophomore. Good luck to Tyler in the pool this season. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the warm-up, the extra point. First up, let's see if you can beat New Caney's DJ Harris in a little game.
Texans, Ravens, Steelers, Colts, Jets, Texans, Ravens, Steelers, Colts, Jets, Patriots, Titans, not the Browns, Texans, Jacksonville, not Kansas City, Patriots, who else? Who Kansas City play? Kansas City, yep.
Though the Under Armour All-American Bowl has been canceled for the 2021 class, 3 Houston area athletes are on the roster. And though they will not be getting to play in this game, the guys are still being honored with their jerseys. Jalen Milroe and Shadrack Banks both showed off their experiences on social media. That's all we have for this episode. Follow all of Inside High School Sports social accounts to stay up to date on everything going on in the high school sports scene. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. That throughout the week will get you ready for the main event, Chevy's Inside High School Sports on KHU 11 at 11 p.m., hosted by Matt Musel. Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Warmup, presented by your local Houston area Geico agents in Cypress Spring, Pearland, and East Houston. To get more information or a quote, go to geico.com/Houston. I'm Ashley Bullington, and I hope you're as ready as I am for all of the gridiron action.